Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV's Northeast Express. On the 20th anniversary of the Right to Information Act, the Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee (MPCC) warned that the law is being systematically weakened and called for urgent measures to restore transparency. Speaking at Congress Bhavan, MPCC leader Bhupendra said the Manipur State Information Commission is struggling due to vacant posts, insufficient staff and lack of proper infrastructure, handling over 4 lakh pending cases. He accused the BJP-led government of undermining the RTI through amendments and alleged harassment of activists. Bhupendra urged the immediate implementation of the Whistleblower Protection Act, emphasizing that without it, exposing corruption puts lives at risk. Highlighting that the RTI Act empowers citizens to hold authorities accountable, he said its independence is under attack, referencing to the 2019 and 2023 amendments and the 2024 report showing nationwide backlogs. The Congress demanded that the centre restore autonomy to information commissions, fill vacancies and enforce the Whistleblower Act, underscoring that RTI is the lifeline of democracy.
What has happened is in our time during the UPS days, during the days of the Congress-led United Progressive Alliance government, at that point of time, commissioners, meaning commissioners in Information Commission, they had a fixed 5-year tenure with secure conditions of service. But this amendment of 2019 vested the union government with the power to decide both tenure and service conditions, compromising independence and increasing executive influence. Then we have friends in 2013, there is a Digital Personal Data Protection Act, and there is a specific section of 44 subsection 3. What is happening here is, in this Digital Personal Data Protection Act, there is a term called personal information. In our time, earlier, during the Congress days, personal information could still be disclosed if it served public interest. But what has happened during the present Modi-led government is, the amended provision has come into being. And these amended provisions by Modi government says that no information which relates to personal information shall be disclosed. And therefore, these have effectively made personal information an absolute exemption. These could prevent disclosure of even information linked to public data or use of public funds, undermining the transparency principle of Right to Information Act. And this is also going to further directly undermine public audit and scrutiny, and particularly in so many other numerous cases like misuse of members of parliament, local area development funds, Phek beneficiaries of Manrega, and opaque political fundings in our country.
At around 7:30 p.m. on Saturday, Riboy police received information about an abandoned bag containing suspected explosives inside an unidentified compound in Umsning Market. Acting on the tip, police launched an operation and located the bag in front of the Meghalaya Rural Bank. The BDDS and K9 teams were called in to examine the contents. They confirmed that the bag contained explosives and the IED was successfully defused by the BDDS experts. Analysis revealed that the improvised explosive device consisted of 4.7 kilogram gelatin explosive, 10 detonators and approximately 50 iron rods as splinters. All materials were seized following standard procedures, and authorities reported no loss of life or property during the operation. Police have registered a case and investigations are ongoing. One suspect has been identified and the team is actively working to make an arrest.
You have taken out everyone. All these vehicles get it removed. 100 meters,
7:30 p.m. we got an information that there is an abandoned bag lying in one of the buildings in the Umsning market. So based on that information, we immediately rushed the team. The bomb disposal squad came from Shillong. The K9 squad also came. And after taking all the precautions as per SOP, we found out that there was an IED, most probably using gelatin as explosives and electric detonators. So it was diffused successfully by our BDDS team, and we have seized all the materials. And investigation is going on. We have a suspect. We are trying to arrest him as quickly as possible.
So right now, sir, which means no arrests have been made so far.
Not yet, but it is highly likely that we'll pick him tonight.
Sir, since as we can like hear that this is a house of one of the well-known in Umsning area and Repose District also.
Yes, yes.
So according to your like, is there any suspects or something, sir? Like
Of course,
why this proposal has been?
it's too early to comment upon that. What was the motive behind doing all this? But we have a suspect. We're trying to pick him up. It can happen anytime soon. So we are on it.
The Veterans Swabhiman Rally 2025 was celebrated with enthusiasm and reverence at the Narangi Military Station, Guwahati on Sunday under the aegis of Headquarters 51 sub-area. The event was organized to honor the service, valor and sacrifices of armed forces veterans and to show solidarity with families of the fallen soldiers. The rally was graced by the Governor of Assam, Lakshman Prasad Acharya, as chief guest. Over 2,500 veterans from Assam and neighbouring states attended, making it one of the largest veteran gatherings in recent times. Senior serving officers and government dignitaries were also present. During the event, financial aid was extended to Veer Naris and needy veterans and welfare support, including motorized wheelchairs, mobility scooters and medical beds was provided to physically challenged veterans. Stalls offering medical support, pension advisory, financial counseling and skill development catered to diverse veteran needs. Among the distinguished attendees were Lieutenant General Sanjay Malik, SMGOC 101 area, Major General A.K. Sharma, VSM GOC 51 sub area, Lieutenant General R.P. Kalita, PVSM UYSM, AVSM SM VSM retired, Air Marshal Anjan Kumar Gogoi retired and other senior officials. Governor Acharya commended the initiative, saying it was a sacred effort reflecting culture and responsibility towards those who had sacrificed for the nation. Major General Sharma highlighted that the rally aimed to reconnect with veterans, address documentation and health concerns, and extend financial and mobility support, reaffirming the Army's enduring commitment. The event successfully fostered pride, dignity, and gratitude, reflecting the Indian Army's dedication to the welfare of its veterans and their families.
जिसमें कई दूरदर्शी और कल्याणकारी कारगिल वीरों को श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करना हो या विशेष आवश्यकता वाले बच्चों की प्रतिबद्धता का प्रतीक है, जो राष्ट्र सेवा से जुड़े प्रत्येक पर राज्य सैनिक बोर्ड असम को उनके अटूट समर्पण मान कर सकते हैं, उनको अभिनंदन कर सकते हैं में निहित है। इस अवसर पर मैं उन सभी अमर शहीदों को हृदय को सलाम करता हूं, जिन्होंने अपने जीवन साथी के बलिदान के पश्चात भी देश के जन्मभूमि भारत है, कर्मभूमि भारत। महिमा महान तू है, गौरव निधान तू है, तू प्राण है हमारी जननी समान तू है, तेरे लिए राष्ट्रीय चरित्र बन जाता है। इसलिए मैं बहुत कुछ न कह एक बार फिर से इस काम के लिए जो हमारे इस शर्मा जी और 101 एरिया की जीओसी लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल जीना है, उनके लिए करना है, आज आपने करके दिखाया। इस नाते मलिक साहब और शर्मा जी, मैं आप सबको इस भव्य आयोजन के लिए, पवित्र आयोजन के लिए बहुत हो जाएगा। अभी जब चल रही थी
Today we had organized this veterans rally. We named it the Swabhiman rally. It was basically to meet our veteran community, the ex-servicemen, the Veer Naris, the Veer Matas, because they're part of the family. And they come from a lot of remote locations. We have tried to give them all the facilities, all the issues which they may have. We have tried to address all of them here. In case anybody has any problem with their documentation, we got the record offices. Anybody has got problem with their ECHS cards or ECHS polyclinics, any issue which they have faced, we have got the ECHS polyclinics here. We got the cards, making system available here. We connected to the overall all India based Indian Army's ECHS net. In case they have any health issues, we have organized on the hall to my right. All the specialists are here, the eye specialist, the dentist, the gynae, all the specialists are sitting here. So this is basically at one place they can have all these facilities, and in case they have any problems, we can address them in subsequent time frame. And in addition, finding this opportunity as a right platform where we could meet all of them, we have tried to help out certain Veer Naris and the veterans who were having financial issues because of their own circumstances in life, or the people who were disabled, they needed some assistance that has been rendered today.
भारतीय सेना के इस नारंगी स्थान पर जो पूर्व सैनिक स्वाभिमान रैली का आयोजन हुआ है, इस आयोजन के लिए मैं यहाँ के अधिकारी मलिक साहब और श्री शर्मा जी को बहुत बधाई देता हूँ कि बहुत ही पवित्र आयोजन। कृतज्ञता हमारी संस्कृति है। जिन्होंने देश के लिए, समाज के लिए अपना सर्वस्व न्यौछावर करने का संकल्प लेकर के आगे बढ़े, और किसी ने अपनी टांगें गंवाई, किसी ने अपने हाथ खोए, किसी ने अपना संपूर्ण जीवन लगा दिया, और उन सबको इकट्ठा करके उनके प्रति कृतज्ञता ज्ञापित करना और उनकी ज़रूरतों को समझना और उनको पूरा करना एक बहुत बड़ा काम हुआ है।
Security forces in Manipur intensified search operations across vulnerable areas, leading to the recovery of a significant cache of arms and ammunition and the arrest of several insurgents and drug traffickers, including a serving police rifleman. Officials had confirmed that the overall law and order situation in the state remained normal during the 24-hour period ending October 11th. During a search at Ngalrangbam Lukon IVR connecting Khongakhul and Lungakoireng villages under Patsoi police station, Imphal West District on October 11, the forces had recovered one .303 rifle with magazine, one modified .303 rifle, 5 pistols with magazines, 5 helmets, 4 BP vests with magazine pouches, 8 suspected bulletproof plates, 1 Baofeng radio set, 10 camouflage uniforms and 4 bags. In separate intelligence-based operations, the forces had arrested 3 active cadres of banned insurgent outfits, KCB Taibangangba, KCP PWG and KCB Apunba from Bishnupur and Thubal districts. The arrests had led to the siege of arms, ammunition, camouflage clothing, mobile phones and vehicles used in extortion activities. Those arrested included Haisnam Sanathoy Meite alias Nanao, 36, from Omba Hill crossing under Moirang police station, Warangtem Mohan Singh alias Pari, 42, from Bishnupur ward number 6, and Kumantem Naocha, 33, from Yaripok Bazar, Thubal district. Meanwhile, in an anti-narcotics crackdown, Mohammad Khurshid Alam, 21, of Thubal district, and Mohammad Akbar, 37, of Imphal East were arrested with around 3 kg of heroin, 8 bottles of Tusrex TR syrup, Rs 9.57 lakh in cash from drug proceeds, an SBBL gun with cartridges, a Hyundai Creta vehicle and 4 mobile phones. Afghanistan Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi addressed the controversy of a woman journalist being excluded from his press conference in Delhi 2 days ago. He stated that the issue arose due to short notice and that a specific limited list of journalists had been decided for participation. Muttaqi clarified that the invitation process was a technical matter, emphasizing that there was no other intention behind restricting attendance to the selected journalists.
تخنیکی ټیمونو محدودو خبريالانو سره رابطه کړې وه او هغوی یې راغوښتي وو. نو هماغه کسانو چې کله شرکت وکړو د نورو دپاره یې تصمیم نه ونیولی، د باندې داسې ښکاره سوه لکه ځینې خبرنګاران چې مناسبې وي. په حقیقت کې یو مشخص لیست لیږل سوی و، د هغه له مخې څو کسان راغلي وو، نوره په دې کې کومه خاص خبره او ستونزه نه وه.
With regards to the press conference, it was on short notice and short list of journalists that were invited. The participation list was presented and it was very specific. It was more a technical issue and no other problems in that regard.
د موږ ملګرو داسې فکر کړی و چې باید یوازې هغه کسان راسي چې هغوی دعوت سوي دي نو ځکه هغه محدودیت راغلی نوره کومه خاصه پرېکړه نه وه سوې.
Our colleagues had decided to send invitation to a specific list of journalists, and it was no other intentions other than that.
Meanwhile, Afghanistan Foreign Minister Mir Khan Muttaqi said that during his recent meeting with the Indian Foreign Minister, several key issues were discussed to enhance bilateral cooperation. He stated that India announced an increase in flights between Kabul and Delhi, and both sides reached an agreement on trade and economic collaboration. Afghanistan invited Indian investment in minerals, agriculture and sports, and discussions were also held regarding the Chabahar port. Muttaqi added that Afghanistan requested the opening of the Wagah border, describing it as the fastest and easiest trade route between the two countries.
یادونه وکړه چې په افغانستان کې به پخوانۍ پروژې بېرته پیلوي هغه څه تکمیل شوي دي د هغې حفظ و مراقبت ته اماده دي او هغه څه نیمګړي پاتې دي هغه به هم تکمیلوي.
Also during the meeting, the Indian Foreign Minister said that they will restart development work in Afghanistan. The half-built or half-constructed projects will be completed, and those that are completed, their maintenance work will also begin.
همدا ډول د صحت په برخه کې د شپږو نویو پروژو د پیلولو اعلان هم وکړ.
And in the health sector, he also announced the launch of 6 projects.
او همدا ډول موافقه وشوه چې په کابل او دهلي ترمنځ به پروازونه زیاتیږي او د کابل امرتسر کندهار امرتسر کندهار دهلي بمبئی کابل او بمبئی کندهار د کارګو پروازونه به پیلېږي.
He also announced an increase in flights between Kabul and Delhi, as well as air corridors Kabul Amritsar, Kandahar Delhi, Mumbai Kabul, and Mumbai Kandahar.
او د افغانستان او هندوستان ترمنځ د سوداګرۍ په برخه کې د مشترکو کمیټو په جوړولو باندې هم موافقه وشوه.
An agreement was also reached on creating a joint committee for trade.
او د هندوستان د بهرنیو چارو محترم وزیر ویل چې مریضانو تجارانو محصلینو ته به د ویزو په برخه کې اساني راوړي.
And the Indian Foreign Minister also showed readiness for facilitating visas for health, trade and students, for education.
موږ په دې ناسته کې هندي لوري په افغانستان کې پانګونې ته راوباله په ځانګړي ډول د معدن صحت کرنې زراعت او سپورټ په برخو کې.
We also invited the Indian side to invest particularly in minerals, health, agriculture and sports.
او موږ همداراز د چابهار بندر په اړه خبرې وکړې چې څنګه له دغه بندر څخه مؤثره استفاده وشي. د بندیزونو په اړه په مشترک ډول په کار کولو پرېکړه وشوه چې د دې لارې کې سهولتونه رامنځته کړو.
We also discussed the Chabahar port and how to make more effective use of it, including how to work together in the sanctions that have been imposed on it and to create the needed facilities.
او د واګا بارډر په اړه زموږ غوښتنه دا وه چې خلاصه شي. دغه لاره د افغانستان او هند ترمنځ ډېره نږدې او قدیمي د سوداګرۍ لاره ده.
We similarly requested the reopening of the Wagah border. It is the closest and fastest trade route between India and Afghanistan.
موږ د خپلو بندیانو چې په اوس مهال په هند کې بندیان دي یا په ضمانتونو خوشي شوي دي افغانستان ته د بیرته ستنولو غوښتنه وکړه چې په دې به هم کار کیږي چې هغوی په ضمانت خوشي شوي دي د هغوی افغانستان ته د لېږلو لپاره به حل لارې پیدا کیږي.
We also raised the issue of Afghan detainees in India, some who remain detained and some who are living here on bail, and how to look into their returns to Afghanistan.
A total of 104 cases of amoebic encephalitis have been reported so far in Kerala, of which 23 patients have died, State Health Minister Veena George said on Sunday. The state is battling the rare and often fatal brain infection caused by the brain-eating amoeba, Naegleria fowleri. Kollam and Thiruvananthapuram districts have been most affected according to estimates, while cases are also increasing in Kozhikode and Malappuram. In 2024 itself, the Health Department issued both general and technical guidelines for the diagnosis and treatment of the disease. The State Health Minister detailed that globally, the fatality rate for the Naegleria fowleri infection is 98%, and for Acantha amoeba related cases, it is above 70%. Despite such high global mortality rates, Kerala has managed to significantly reduce the death rate by detecting and treating the disease at an early stage, she said. In 2025, an action plan based on the One Health approach was prepared and implemented to prevent amoebic encephalitis. Based on the decisions taken at a joint meeting chaired by the CM Pinarayi Vijayan, various departments are working together to ensure scientific chlorination and other preventive measures are carried out continuously across the state, the minister said. And that was all for this hour's bulletin. For more news and updates, stay tuned to HornbillTV. Goodbye.